Oh, you already know what time it is, man. It's your favorite co-host podcast, Pack, back with another solo dolo reaction video, man. It's another instant reaction to the Spurs and the Thunder game. Folk, huh? So, bro, number one, I apologize to the Spurs for last time I did a solo reaction. The Thunder had beat us so bad, the bench players played so good that I was already preparing for next season, and I just want to say that was very disrespectful of me, bro. Shout out to Miss Johnson for playing some chess, man. And you know what? Another thing too. Shout out to the sisters, the nuns that was in the building tonight, bro. I think we needed all the help we could get against this Thunder team, bro. For sure, for sure. But long story short, the Thunder kind of went cold from the field tonight. Spurs pull it off with a big win margin, 82-103, San Antonio. So we going back to OKC tied 2-2. You hear me? You thought it was over with? No, sir. But let's talk about a couple of things from the night, bro. Number one, I've been saying it since the beginning of the series from game one. I've been saying it to everybody I've been talking to. And game three really, really solidified it for me. Like, why are we doubling SGA, bro? I think we was so scared of what he could do on the court that we just really like overdid it in terms of our coverages on him, bro. Like I said it from the beginning of the series, bro. We just gotta let whoever guarding SGA, bro. We just gotta let him die. Whether it be Castle, whether it be Hart, whether it be Vassell, whoever might be guarding him at the time, you just gotta let him die, bro. We don't gotta overhelp, like pinching the gaps. You know what I'm saying? Like when he get inside the 3-point line, like other than that, bro, just let him die, bro. Play honest defense, man. Play straight up, one-on-one, man-to-man defense. I think we got good enough defenders to actually do that. And tonight really showed that. You know what I'm saying? I think in game three we was just like completely overextended, bro. Like completely overextended. It was so bad that like we was doubling him way beyond half court. And the person who was supposed to peel had to peel so far. And then when he crossed half court, we sent another double, and the Thunder were doing a great job of just sending Caruso to the middle, letting him be the relief man and making plays. And then, of course, they got Hartenstein and things like that. So he's always been a passing big. So he was able to catch the ball in the middle of the court, turn and make plays in game three and game four. Tonight, it went totally different, bro. We did a great job on SGA, a great job containing him one-on-one. Like I say, just digging whenever he got a little a little free run to the paint, we would dig. You know what I mean? Anytime he would get anywhere close to the paint, we would dig. We did a great job with that. SGA ended the night with 19.6 for 15 from the field, shot 7 free throws. And like I said, bro, shout out to the Spurs, bro. We came to play ball tonight, man. Wemby had a game high 33, 33, 8 and 5, 11 for 22 from the field, 8 for 9 from the free throw line. He hit a big half court heat to go into halftime, and it really just boosted the confidence of us. And we was already running on a high. Like we already had a big point to prove tonight to make sure that we could win more than one game against these Thunder. But shout out to Coach too. Coach said that we was gonna split home games, which I didn't think that was gonna be the case. I thought that we was gonna steal one from the Thunder, come back to San Antonio, win both games at home. But you know, we played a lot better tonight in terms of kind of like how the Thunder did last game. It was a steady diet the whole night. We were pretty much the same way all night tonight. Like there was no point in the game where we just got like ridiculously hot. We started the game at a good pace. We just kept that same pace going through the entire game. So, like I said, we did a great job tonight executing the game plan. Shout out to Mitch Johnson for making the adjustment, being smart enough to make the adjustment, being willing to make the adjustment. That take a lot of self-awareness. And I mean, what can I say, bro? Hats off to the guys, bro. Hats off to the guys. So in game three, the Thunder's bench scored 76 points. The bench scored 76 points. Tonight, the Thunder's bench only scored 20 points. So again, I've been saying this since the beginning of the series. The game plan always needs to be let whoever is guarding Shea guard him one-on-one, let him die, and make sure nobody else can help him. Make sure we do whatever we can on the supporting cast and stop them from imposing their will on us. Because again, that's what happened in game three. But tonight we did a much better job with that. McCain was 1 for 10 from the field, 4 points. Jalen Williams, J. Will, was 1 for 7 from the field, 3 points. I seen Aaron Wiggins play 20 minutes tonight. We really ain't seen him much at all this series. He was 2 for 11 from the field. Kenrich Williams played 23 minutes tonight. We haven't really seen much of him this series. He was 3 for 7 from the field. Lou Dort was 1 for 2 from the field, 5 fouls. We was in foul trouble early tonight. And we'll talk about the whistle here in a second because I cannot. Bro, I've been on social media. To be specific, I've been on Twitter long enough to know what's coming, bro. It's about to be think pieces written on the way that the game was ref tonight, and I got some points I want to make about that too. But Chet had 10 and 9. Casey Wallace only had 5 points. Hartenstein had a big 12. He had, I want to say he had 8 of the first like 15 points. But like I said, we did a great job defensively, bro. Like we were able to stop the role players, bro. Our role players play much better tonight than we did last. I mean, Champagne's still struggling right now in his series. He 1 for 7 from the field tonight, 0 for 5 from the 3-point line. Fox played a much better game in terms of just causing chaos out there. Like he only had 12 points, 10 boards, 5 assists, but the way he was getting his buckets, he was causing a lot of commotion in inside of the 3-point line. That's what we need. Castle had 13, 3 and 6. We have Vassell had 13, 6 and 3, 3 for 7 from the field. Dylan Harper only had 7 points, played 20 minutes. Keldon Johnson had 6. I mean, it was a low scoring game, bro. We did a great job, like I said, keeping them guys contained. I think that the biggest thing that we struggling with right now in terms of this series is concerned is our offense, bro. Our offense has been struggling this whole series, bro. But we did a much better job of making up for it on the defensive end. Like we definitely don't have as much firepower as the Thunder, but I think we got just as good, if not better, defense than them. And it showed tonight. It showed tonight. So we want to talk about some matchup stats, some head-to-head stats. The Thunder shot 33% from the field. We shot 39% from the field. The Thunder shot 18% from the 3-point line. The Spurs shot 27%. The Thunder shot 89% from the free throw line. Now they shot 18 free throws to the Spurs 32 free throws. And so we'll talk about that here in a second. But the biggest thing is, I mean, we just did a good job of containing the role players. Not only did we contain the role players, but we had a little bit of home crowd on our side, some home court advantage. I mean, the Thunder really it was 50-50 between we got stops and they missed a lot of shots, bro. Like they definitely missed a lot of shots, but I mean, when you not open as often as you used to being open, it can kind of get a little, I guess, nerve-wracking is the word to knock down wide open jumpers. You know what I mean? Especially when you down big, it's like I gotta hit this next open shot. You know what I mean? And I know that these are NBA players that we talking about, but they still humans at the end of the day. Like if you're a hooper, you know what I'm talking about. The deeper down the stretch you go and the deeper into a deficit you are, it get harder and harder to shoot wide open jumpers. Especially if you're not the guy. Like I don't think I seen Shea panic not one time tonight, but everybody else, like Jay Will, for example, every shot he took was open. And every shot he took got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. Like one possession down, he came, hit the side of the backboard. The next possession came down, he airballed. The next possession he came down front rim. Like it just was getting worse and worse over time. So like I said, the shout out to the Spurs defense, bro. We did a great job containing them guys, playing these mind games, playing chess with them. Dagnall is a great coach. I expect to go back to OKC and see something totally different again. But I think that if the Spurs stick with the game plan that we had tonight, as far as let Castle, let Dylan Harper, let Vassell, whoever is guarding Shea, let them die. Let them play one-on-one. Everybody else stay home and dig when you need to inside of that 3-point line. But other than that, don't overcommit, bro. I don't think we need to be doubling this guy, bro. Like he's a great player, MVP for sure, for sure. But we got the defenders to be able to slow him down a bit, bro. Now let's talk about the whistles, because like I said, I've been on social media, Twitter to be specific, long enough to know. I already know what the narrative is going to be, especially since the Spurs shot 32 free throws to the Thunder's 18. And first things first, this is what I'm going to say about that. You don't like it when it happened to you, huh? It don't feel good when it happened to you, bro. This is what happens to anybody who play the Thunder, bro. Anybody who plays the Thunder, they get the free throw deficit is usually this big, bro. The difference is tonight is not that the whistle was one-sided. It's the fact that number one, we turned the Thunder over 20 times tonight, bro. They had 20 turnovers tonight. So they wasn't even getting the opportunity to get free throws, foul calls, whistles blown on shot attempts because we turned them over 20 times, bro. right? So the turnover discrepancy was fairly that's a big gap, bro. It's pretty much that's the whole series so far has been the opposite. It's been San Antonio with 20 plus turnovers and Oklahoma City with only like 10, 11, 12 turnovers, bro. So, like I say, I already know what's coming, bro. I already know how Twitter works, bro, how X works, bro. They gonna swear up and down that, especially because they Scott Foster was reffing the game. We already know what the narrative is around Scott Foster. The NBA calls Scott Foster, quote unquote, the NBA calls Scott Foster in to extend games, bro. I can tell you, I watched the game from beginning to end. The game was pretty well ref, bro. It really wasn't no like egregious, like, if anything, Shea got a lot of bullshit whistles tonight too. Like, he shot one jumper and Fox purposely moved to the side of him, like, to get out of his way so he wouldn't foul him. They still blew the whistle, right? The Spurs just wanted it more tonight, bro. The same way the Thunder really wanted to come handle business the last game, game 3, is the same way the Spurs decided that tonight we cannot go back to OKC down 3-1. Can't happen, bro. Not if we really want to win this series and go to the finals in our first trip to the playoffs, bro. So again, bro, I can already see the webs being spun, the narratives, the think pieces being written. It is what it is as far as that's concerned, bro. All I'm gonna say is this: number one, we was home court. Number two, the Thunder get this kind of free throw discrepancy, whistle discrepancy all the time. Only tonight it wasn't. It wasn't. We don't. I mean, we got whistles, bro, but we ain't out there just flopping outside the castle, throwing his head back on drives. But again, bro, this is gonna be a great series. I called 7 games from the very beginning. And it's shaping up to look like 7 games, bro. Because I mean, in order for the Spurs to close it out any sooner, we got to steal another home game from the Thunder, and that's gonna be kind of tough, bro. We will see. 2 days from now, we'll see what kind of chess moves Mark Dagnall got up his sleeve. Mark Dagnall is a great coach. I don't expect same thing I said after game 1, bro. I don't expect the Thunder to just be, to just be lost, to just be giving up and tapping out and quitting. I don't expect that at all. So we shall see, bro. And again, man, we got a couple of days before the next game. Tomorrow night, we got the Knicks and the Cavs one more time. I think the Knicks going to get ready to sweep them guys, get them guys out the way so they can get a rest to see who they're going to play next. But I fully believe that whoever comes out of this Thunder Spurs series is going to be the next NBA champs, bro. Probably, I mean, if it's the Thunder, obviously they'll be back-to-back champs. But I fully believe that whoever comes out of this Spurs and this Thunder series is going to take it all this year. So, as always, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, especially if you're tuning in to the Solo Dolo episodes, man. It means the world to me, bro. Definitely we'll have Coach and Nino back on here tomorrow to get us squared away before we go into this Knicks game, this game 4 of the Knicks and Cavs series. And then hopefully we can give our predictions for what's going to happen next in this Oklahoma City Thunder Spurs series. And then, yeah, we'll go from there, man. So, as always, I appreciate you, bro. Make sure you like and subscribe, share with a friend. Come debate us, man. We love talking about basketball. That's what we do, bro. That's why we doing the pod. You know what I mean? If we said it at the beginning, one of the very first episodes, doing this podcast is not about views, is not about making money, is not about anything like that, bro. It's just simply we love the game. We love to talk about the game. So, again, bro, like, subscribe, share with a friend. You never know who might want to come and chop it up with us about it. And as always, before you get ready to leave, make sure you turn your notification bells on so you get alerted every time we drop one, man. On behalf of the Successful Habits crew, I'm out.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.